We're going to utilize the stability ball for some upper body strengthening as well as strengthening your core. Jacqueline's going to start on her knees, roll the ball out. She's then going to keep a straight line between her ear and her knee, really making sure to stay drawn in and tight in her tummy. She'll then lower her body right down to the ball and then press back up. This is going to develop the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps, the muscles in the back of your arms. You'll notice Jacqueline does a nice job of keeping the ball quiet, meaning that it's not shaking all over. So it means she has good neuromuscular control and is staying locked in through her core. This is stability ball, push-up, kneeling. The stability ball push-up is now going to progress to the legs being straight. Jacqueline's going to get into a push-up position, with her hands in the same position as the kneeling push-up. She's going to come all the way up into her feet. And you'll notice a straight line between her shoulders, right down through her ankles. Her tummy's going to stay tight. She's going to control the ball, lower herself down, and then press all the way back up. Notice she does a nice job keeping her head in line with the spine, controlling the ball. Their body stays straight, really staying tight in the core. This is the stability ball push-up. The stability ball is one of the best exercises you can do to really develop your abdominal region. Jacqueline's going to roll out on the ball. The ball will support her low back and her torso the whole time. Jacqueline stretch over the ball. I should see a big arch in the back. That will put maximum stretch on the abdominal region. She'll then crunch from the top side and then crunch from the bottom, rolling her pelvis up and then stretching everything back out. Big arch and then contracting from the abdominal region. Should feel it here and then back down. And research has shown this is a far superior way to get the abdominal muscles to contract. This is the stability ball crunch. The next physio ball exercise is supine glute bridge. Jacqueline's going to roll out on the ball, supporting her back and her shoulders, and we really want to focus on keeping a straight line between the shoulder and the knee. She'll then drop her hips down, stretching the muscles in her glutes, and then firing her glutes all the way back up till the body is straight again. The goal of this exercise is to really activate the muscles behind your hips or your glutes. The better we get those to fire, the less potential for low back pain, and we're going to utilize it in all the exercises to come. This is the supine glute bridge. This is the supine floor hip crossover. This will help stretch out Jacqueline's midsection as well as work on all the rotary muscles that allow her body to turn. She's going to start with her feet on top of the ball, her tummy tight, arms out to the side. She'll then keep her shoulders in contact with the ground as she rolls the ball all the way over, controlling it, and then coming back, rotating to the other side. Jacqueline will feel a stretch here and a strengthening through the core. Again, stretch, a lengthen, and then we'll strengthen on the way back to that new range of motion. This is the stability ball hip crossover. The stability ball reverse crunch is going to have you fire your abdominal region to rotate your pelvis and your knees back toward your chest. This will actively stretch your low back and help improve your core strength. Jacqueline's going to start with her arms to her side. She's going to rotate the pelvis back, drop the ball just shy of hitting the ground, and then bringing it back up. This again is the stability ball reverse crunch, rotating the pelvis up toward your chest. The stability ball reverse crunch may be progressed by adding a diagonal pattern to this. Jacqueline will crunch the ball up and rotate it over and then bring it back down. The body works very efficiently in the diagonal patterns, recruiting in more of the obliques, and this will help improve any type of throwing or racket sports you may be involved with, or just to protect your core from further injury. Stability ball Ys are going to strengthen the muscles of your upper back and shoulders, so greatly improve your posture and decrease your potential for shoulder injuries. Jacqueline's going to keep her chest off the ball, her head in line with her spine. She's then going to initiate the movement of her shoulder blades sliding back and down, and then elevating the arms so that she creates a Y with her body, developing the muscles again of her upper back. We'll repeat this for the desired number of reps. This will improve your overall posture and improve the function of your shoulders to move your hands. This is the stability ball Y. Stability ball T's will work the muscles of the upper back, the back of the shoulder, and stretch out the muscles of the chest. Jacqueline again will keep her chest off the ball, her head in line with her spine, rotating the thumbs up toward the ceiling, firing the shoulder blades first, and then elevating the arms with the thumbs up. Again, perfect posture, head in line with the spine, shoulder blades together, and then elevate the arms. This is stability ball T's. Stability ball L's are going to strengthen the muscles of your rotator cuff and your upper back. Jacqueline's going to start by creating the shoulder blade squeezing together, and you'll notice that she creates an L with her body here. She'll then rotate her hands back toward the ceiling, now seeing an additional L. And then she'll follow the same path right back down, so shoulder blades, elbows, rotating up to see the hands, and then repeating the same motion back down. Shoulder blades, elbows, hands, rotating. You should feel this deep inside your shoulder. This is stability ball L's. The next stability ball exercise is going to work the abdominal region all the way up into your upper back. This is the stability ball prone rollout with the arms bent. Jacqueline will take her arms, she'll make sure they're slightly bent, and our goal is to keep the tummy tight, and then we're going to create a straight line from the shoulder to the knee, rolling out on the ball, slightly extending the arm, again straight line, making sure to stay the core is tight, and then pulling back up with your lats and your abdominals. She'll reach out again, you'll feel a stretch and a strengthen here, a little bit up in the shoulders, and then we'll pull back. The better you get, the farther you can push the ball away from your body, as long as we can keep a straight line through the torso and pull back. This is the stability ball prone rollout. The stability ball prone rollout is going to be progressed by having the arms straight. Jacqueline again is going to keep a straight line between her ear and her knees. Now we're just going to try to push the ball further away, making a longer lever, make it much tougher in through the upper back and right through that core. She'll pull back in and then go back out. Make sure you keep your head in line with the spine. And again, really slow lengthening. If the ball goes out, you'll feel that in through the upper back and then pulling back in through the core. This is the stability ball straight arm rollout. The stability ball back extension will strengthen the muscles of the upper back and the lower back, helping to protect your spine from injury. Jacqueline will start with her feet just outside her hips for good stability. She'll then keep her head in line with her spine as she elevates her chest off the ball. Rotating the hands back toward her hips, you'll feel a stretch in the shoulders and a strength in the muscles in your back. She'll then repeat by draping her body over the ball and then bringing the shoulder blades back, elevating the chest off the ball. This is stability ball back extensions. Jacqueline's now going to work on a reverse extension. She's going to drop her chest down toward the floor. Her hand's going to be outside her shoulder, her head in line with her spine. She's then going to make sure that her legs stay straight, toes up toward her shin. She's going to fire her muscles in her low back and her glutes to create one straight line from her ankle right to her ear again. She'll drop back down. You'll feel a stretch in the low back and the glutes. Fire the glutes and low back until the body comes into a straight line. Again, this will develop the muscles on each side of your spine, right down into your glutes, which will help protect your low back from injury as well as improve your performance. The stability ball Russian twist will progress off the hip crossover. Jacqueline will slide out. She's going to make sure the entire time to keep her hips elevated by squeezing her glutes. She's going to keep her shoulder blades together, her arms together, and she's going to rotate toward the ground. Notice that her shoulders are vertical and her hips are flat. You'll feel a stretch and then a lengthen and then a strengthen through the torso. She'll then turn the other way. The ball will rotate. She'll lengthen and strengthen by contracting to the new range of motion. This is the stability ball Russian twist. The stability ball supine floor straight leg bridge is going to start with the legs being on top of the ball, toes pulled up toward your shins, arms down at your side. The wider you have the arms, the better the stability. The closer you have them, the tougher it will be. Jacqueline will then keep a straight line and a straight line in her body. Her tummy's going to be tight. Then fire the glutes, elevating the body to a straight line between your shoulder and your ankle. So as we create that, you're going to feel that working in your glutes, a little bit in your low back, a little bit in your hamstring. Drop down just till your shorts hit and then elevate right back up. We'll do this for the desired number of reps. This is the stability ball supine floor straight leg bridge. We're going to progress the stability ball supine floor bridge by pulling it into a leg curl. Jacqueline's going to keep her toes up toward her shin, arms out to her side. Her legs will remain straight. She'll fire the glutes first. That'll make a nice straight line with her body. Then she'll keep the hips elevated and pull her heels in, working more of the hamstring region here, as well as the glutes and the low back. She'll then let that all the way out, keeping the hips tall, and then pulling it right back in. All the way out, nice straight line, shoulder to ankle, and then pulling the heels in. Key points, toes up toward the shin, legs straight, firing the glutes the whole time, bringing it in, again, still a straight line from knee to ankle. This is the stability ball leg curl. The stability ball split squat is going to improve your balance and your leg strength. You may make this slightly easier by pushing it into a wall or into a bench. Jacqueline's going to reach back with the foot, put it on top of the ball, and now she's going to sit the hips back and down toward the ball, keeping her balance and her knee over her toe and coming back up. Notice the chest stays upright. She's sitting the hips back and down and coming back up. This will help improve the hip stabilizers, work your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, which will help protect your knee from injury, as well as improve the strength in your lower body. Now we're going to focus in on your core. We're going to do this by integrating the physio ball with the dumbbells to really give you that long and lean look in your center section. Jacqueline will roll out on the ball. Now here's the secret. The research shows that this is the most effective way to do a crunch. She's going to put the weight right behind her head, support her head. And then you'll notice Jacqueline's going to rock back on the ball, and so you see this nice arch in her body. This puts a maximal stretch on your abdominal region. Now she's going to crunch from the front and the bottom, so that those two parts meet in the middle. This will get a maximal stretch on all the muscles around your abs and then contract through. The recruitment patterns on this are superior to any other way to do a crunch. Now to make this more difficult, we can add a little bit more weight with the dumbbells, or Jacqueline can start to rotate back a little bit more on the ball so that the more horizontal her body becomes, the tougher the exercise becomes as well. This is the dumbbell and physio ball crunch. We're going to integrate the physio ball as a bench. If you have a bench at home, please feel free to use that as well. But we're going to utilize the ball, which will give us some added benefit to this dumbbell bench press. Jacqueline will roll out on the ball, firing her glutes to make sure she has a straight line between her knee through her shoulder. Really great core, tummy's tight. She's going to start the dumbbells up top, and now she'll lower the dumbbells down and inhale and exhale with exertion. So inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now this is a great total body exercise, working her chest, her shoulders, and her triceps, but now we have her core involved, her hips and her hamstrings. To make this a little more challenging, Jackson will keep one arm straight, she'll drop one arm, and press right back up. This is the dumbbell alternating bench press, and it will force a little bit more shoulder stability as she has to keep that arm up, lengthens the set out so it actually gets a lot more glute recruitment, and this makes the exercise a little bit more difficult. The dumbbell incline press is going to work the muscles of the upper chest, shoulders, and triceps. We'll utilize the physio ball right here as our incline. If you have an incline bench at home, please feel free to utilize that as well. Jacqueline will slide forward, dropping her hips down on the ball, supporting her back. She'll then take the dumbbells and press them up. Both arms will start here. She'll then drop both arms down and then press right back up. So you can see that this will work more of the upper chest and the shoulders compared to the flat bench. Jacqueline can make it a little bit tougher by keeping one arm straight and then dropping one arm and pressing right back up. This requires a little bit more shoulder stability. And again, we're incorporating the tight tummy and working right into your quads and glutes with this exercise. When you're done, we'll roll right back up and just sit back on top of the physio ball. We're going to integrate the dumbbells with the physio ball one more time. This is called the physio ball Russian twist. Jacqueline will slide out on the ball. She'll get her arms straight, and she's going to lock her shoulder blades together in the back so that her shoulders and arms create a turret. She's then going to rotate the ball to the right. Now notice the position where Jacqueline fires her glutes, and then she'll rotate back, and then she'll turn to the other side. Now what the most critical element here is that you keep those glutes fired. You're going to get a deep burn there. And then the other part now is Jacqueline keeps her hips flat, her shoulders become vertical. So note this position, shoulders vertical, hips flat. That'll give you a great stretch through the torso and really help develop all those torso rotators, which will help bring everything in to give you that nice long and slim look.